Senior in eligibility. So she starts off with a somewhat simple forward 2.5 somersault. The degrees of difficulty are some
lower than Brooke Schultz, so that's why the score was 54 instead of Brooks 61. Now
smooth. I talked about her on the 1 meter and said a lot of splash. That's sort of oversimplification, but that's the way it is.
And that's what lay people can look for. Do the acrobatics in the air, find vertical, and don't create.
And then comes all the way back up. Year at the University of Texas, he was a champion.
The divers rack up a 9 from a judge or 2 so far. We got a battle going on. The final diver of the
not quite in that 8 range that we've seen so much of in the first round.
That would be the lowest scoring.
26 years old.
Sarah Bacon yesterday defended her 1 meter title. Last year she was 8th on 3 meter.
That information maybe you do over there, Rich, on her height, but to spin with her legs straight and pass the ball.
Didn't compete at NCAAs last year. She was 5th on 3 meter and 20. Jay is a strong
on the monitor.
Make sure to watch tomorrow night.
30th year. He gets the prize for having.
All right, this moment won't be bigger than her, and look at those scores.
Oh, wow. Certainly 7s or above.
Top qualifier Delaney Schnell in 8th place, the leader after 2. Bacon won the 1 meter competition yesterday on day 2.
He's in his 10th year.
For Allison Gibson, 66.6.
And this would be compared more maybe to trampoline and dance. This celebration, because he knows that this wasn't
4 points. 207.3 to Polyakova.
Gets the opportunity, the benefit possibly of diving last. Some people see it as a benefit. Other people think, well, maybe it's not. I love to dive last because I would see everybody else did before me and know what I needed to do before she looks back to see where just not hitting the entry solid. Nothing to do with the way she can do the dive. She is an incredible diver with great presence, good competitive skills. You've seen with those dives that are the way you want to go in the water, the angle that you want to enter the water, of course, is straight up and down. Contagious. It's an epidemic.
As good as the first 3 rounds were for everybody, the 4th round. Maria Polyakova still has the lead. A slightly,
if you will,
position after a good 5th dive. And now Allison Gibson of the host school, the Texas Longhorns, in 7th place. She stays 25
She
to the leader. Her
the height above the springboard.
1 dive left.
On the end of the springboard, stretched from her fingertip to her toes. Lovely, and maybe one of her best dives.
And now Maria Polyakova. Polyakova has been working toward this dive for 5 years at UCLA. The redshirt senior rounds Brooke Schultz by 15.5 points. They card
120. Best dive in the last round that's been done thus far.
Alicia Blagg, she even had a 9 throwing 5. Her total 379.8, and she moves ahead of Belanger.